Senator Elizabeth Warren lost no time calling for a thorough investigation after a stunning revelation emerged. It's been suggested that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, played a part in hampering a Ukrainian military operation intended for Russia's Black Sea Fleet in the previous year by denying access to SpaceX's Starlink satellite network. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about Elon Musk just exposed Elizabeth Warren's shocking treason. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. However, Musk, known for his outspoken temperament, has not taken these accusations lightly. He struck back with his reaction. What is Elon Musk's defense against Warren? Join us as we discover who is the genuine traitor. As per a Bloomberg report, Elizabeth Warren urged Congress, saying Congress has to investigate what's happened here, and whether we can ensure foreign policy is conducted by the government and not by one billionaire. Let's get a little background story. The need for an investigation has emerged due to a chapter of Walter Isaacson's book, Elon Musk, released last week. In this book, Isaacson shows how a Ukrainian drone strike on the Russian Navy was averted. The book was officially published on Tuesday when they lost access to Starlink. In an interview with CNBC's Squawk Box, Isaacson offered further details about the book extract that sparked anxiety among numerous parties, including Washington, NATO allies, and the Ukrainian capital. Isaacson indicated that constructing a military-grade version of Starlink might address the concerns highlighted by Tesla and Musk. Regarding the satellite network's potential military usage, he recalled a chat between Musk and the U.S. government where the idea of having a fixed amount of Starlink services followed by a more controlled military version was explored. Musk agreed to this approach, according to Isaacson. Russia's Black Sea Fleet is stationed in Crimea, a region Russia controversially acquired from Ukraine in 2014. Following Ukraine's invasion in February 2022, these ships launched missiles against Ukrainian coastal cities and imposed a naval blockade. Following the findings in Isaacson's book, a prominent assistant to Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, attacked Musk. He said that Musk's activities, blocking Ukrainian drones from interfering with the Russian fleet via Starlink interference, enabled the Russian fleet to launch missiles against Ukrainian cities, resulting in civilian losses, including children. Musk commented on his social media site, X, that the impacted area's connectivity policy was already in place before the attack, and nothing had been deleted by SpaceX. He also urged all parties to agree on a ceasefire, highlighting Ukrainian and Russian youth's awful loss of life in the prolonged struggle over small land areas with barely modified borders. Ukraine acquired Starlink terminals early in the invasion, as requested by the country's digital minister, Mikhailo Fedorov. He contacted Elon Musk for this capacity and announced it on social media after the units landed in Ukraine. Transcripts played a vital role in facilitating combat communications in Ukraine, thanks to Starlink's global network of over 4,000 satellites. According to Walter Isaacson's book, South African-born Elon Musk conveyed his anxiety by asking, "How am I in this war?" The U.S. Commander-in-Chief is besieging Iran. It is a military activation. As a result, the United States ground forces have been under severe fire since October. As a result, the United States ground forces have been under fierce fire since October. If the Ukrainian attacks had succeeded in sinking the Russian fleet, it would have been akin to a mini Pearl Harbor and would have resulted in a significant escalation. Musk's main concern was that Starlink, intended for civilian usage, was being used mistakenly in a military environment. The conflict may escalate. On Tuesday, September 12th, an unusual hashtag trended on X, formerly known as Twitter. Elon Musk is a traitor. The first wave of comments with this hashtag were filled with fury directed at Elon Musk. This resentment was sparked by allegations made by Musk's biographer, which shed light on a decision involving Starlink satellites and their coverage of the Crimean Peninsula. The issue centered on Musk's reported unwillingness to allow Starlink satellites to give coverage over Crimea, allowing the Ukrainian military to conduct an operation involving 6 small submarines against the Russian naval fleet stationed at Sevastopol. Musk's satellite company, according to his biographer Walter Isaacson, played a critical role in guiding Ukrainian submarines during one of their counteroffensive operations. However, an important issue arose. Ukrainian officials were unaware that Starlink satellite coverage had been discontinued inside a 100-kilometer radius of the Crimean Peninsula. According to Isaacson, when Ukrainian officials approached Musk about reactivating satellite coverage in the area, the billionaire entrepreneur declined, generating great controversy. Isaacson pointed out that Musk had not, as initially believed, turned off the satellites to foil the Ukrainian attacks, but rather had not enabled coverage in the first place. According to Isaacson, Musk reasoned that allowing this coverage may potentially lead to a significant conflict, a decision that sparked heated debate and arguments, eventually resulting in the trending hashtag. The issue prompted harsh condemnation of Elon Musk, with many online users dubbing him a traitor. Greenwald accused the mainstream media of aiming to discredit Musk to quiet him. He speculated that this could be due to Musk's actions and influence endangering the interests of specific media outlets. Greenwald's statement echoes some people's perception that influential people who defy established norms and interests may face backlash from powerful media companies. Elon Musk is under new criticism, this time from neocons and companies. Journalists claim that his unwillingness to turn on Starlink satellites to allow Ukraine's military actions to escalate is treasonous. Greenwald stated on his show System Update that the ADL targets Elon Musk as an anti-Semite. And now he's being portrayed as a traitor to his country, the United States, not necessarily because they're furious about what he did in Ukraine. However, they are, instead, as punishment for his failure to censor on demand. The media's persistent attacks on Elon Musk continue because he represents an existential danger to what they value most, their capacity to stifle opposition. What about Musk, though? What is his take on all of this dispute? Musk reacted to the questions and attacks, stating unequivocally that those who dubbed him a traitor were wrong. He likely clarified his opinion after personally addressing the subject on his social media channel, X, and shared his thoughts. While it is true that Congress has not always acted democratically in things such as war, this does not mean that we should delegate foreign policy to any billionaire. This poses issues of accountability. There is a parallel between the call for investigations into Hunter Biden's alleged misbehavior and Elizabeth Warren's demand that Elon must be investigated. The argument is that in both circumstances, private individuals impact government decisions. The view is that some people support investigations into alleged misconduct, but the desire for such inquiries varies depending on political membership. This raises issues regarding the reasons behind these investigations and whether they serve the broader public good or political agendas. The anger against Elon and labeling him a traitor for refusing to participate in the Ukrainian military operation does not appear fair. Avoiding a future World War III is a commendable goal, and Elon's perspectives on the situation may be closer to those of ordinary Americans than those of governments. When making significant decisions like going to war, we should use a democratic procedure. The United States Congress should be involved. And, even if we agree with their behavior, there is a lack of responsibility when rogue billionaires affect foreign policy. While watching Bill Gates release genetically modified mosquitoes sparks outrage, we should focus on creating a system where the government does not confiscate our wealth for unaccountable actions. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.